Hello Zimbabwe, welcome to Zimbo Music. Like I said, we're going to have a series of interviews that we'll be shooting this year. And finally today I managed to get my man Maeli in the studio. Maeli, my man, how are you doing? Thanks for coming through, it's good to see you.
Thanks.
Excellent. Look, Maeli, like I said, you've been in the music game for a while now, yeah?
Yeah.
How many years have you been doing the arts of making music?
Yeah, it's been long, you know. All I want to say is thanks to Zimbo Music for having us, you know, giving us this chance, you know, to talk about the struggles we're facing in this music industry. Yeah, it's been a while, you know, since 2000 I started recording in 2005. 2005. But I've been writing my lyrics way back 2001. Yeah.
All right, well, look, fine. Just tell us a bit about your, your upbringing. Who is Maeli? You know, where did you grow up? You know, what does he do? What does he like? Just a bit about yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Maeli is just a name, you know, shortcut for Elvis. They call it Maeli.
All right.
My government name is Elvis Ndlovu. Okay. Yeah. I was raised by a single mama, Ivy Ndlovu.
Right.
Yeah, she's here in Bulawayo. I did my education in they call it Maeli district in Masvingo province. Okay. You know, yeah, that's where I did my primary at Tushumbe Primary. It was in 1989 to 1995. Okay. Then from there I went to Alfred Nikita Mangena High School. I did my secondary level there. It was from 1996 to 1999. Yeah.
And then when did you start recording music? Like, when did you write your first rhyme? When did you put it on wax? When did you first do that?
Yeah, thanks. You know, we're from the old school. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been a big fan to the American group. You know, the Outlaws. Okay. Which was founded by Tupac Shakur. So I was listening to that stuff way back when I started my secondary level in 1996. And now I used to be at school at home. Then I spent some time here in the city of Kings. You know, Queen's Park West is my home. Nkulumane 3781, Nkulumane Sexile is my home. You know, Papa Fields. Now I'm based in Old Pumula. You know, so I started loving hip hop right there. Okay. Style, you know. Even though if they say that rap, those days rap game was like violent, the rappers had violent lyrics. Yeah, of course. You know, I was growing up. I loved that, you know. Okay. So that's when I started falling in love with rap. Then I started writing. First, I was writing their lyrics down, memorizing their lyrics. You know, yeah. Then when I start playing the music that side, I'll be following the beat. So that's when I decided in 2001 when I was in Durban, in the SA. Then I decided, no, I have to start writing my own lyrics, you know. After seeing a group of white stars there in SA, you know, the ones who I was listening to way before. Then I started writing my lyrics. My first track I remember that I wrote was Day After Day.
Day After Day.
Yeah, Day After Day. Day After Day. That was my first track. I wrote down in 2002. Okay. Then 2002, that's where I said, no, my lyrics are clean. They are ready to be recorded. But it took me so long that I ended up recording in 2006. When I recorded in 2006, all the stuff I recorded, this other guy there in the SA, he was a DJ. He told me, no, man, this stuff is not radio friendly, you know.
So it won't get it won't get airplay.
Yeah. So it's not radio friendly. It's not playable on radio. The sound quality wasn't good at all. So I was like, ish.
So you had to go back and read.
Told me, no, man, go back and do your thing.
So you went back and
I gave up for a while, you know, 2006, 2007, 2008.
All right.
Then in 2009, when I was in Pretoria, that's where I decided, no, like, now I'm going back to the studio. Okay. I want to do my thing. All right. That's when I recorded my first track. I recorded it was Ruffian Christian. Featuring another boy called Debsa in the SA there. Those are the guys whom I started recording with. Then followed by Ngegabaze Balunge. Then came Day After Day that I did alone. You know, I love all my tracks, but that is my hit.
That's your favorite track. I was going to ask you that day after day, and I'll be honest. Even when I was sampling your tracks and I was going through your tracks, you know, when I heard day after day, I said, no, the guy has potential. He could, you know, if he continues making this kind of music, the lyrical content, the beat, the flow, he could go far. Because like I said, when I heard it, you'd think, you know, it's actually quite competitive with the stuff that's coming out of South Africa. Yeah. It was literally on par, if not better. And I was like, no, this is coming from a Zimbo own, this quality, this delivery, this flow. And it's true, like I said, when I heard day after day, I was impressed, and I said, no, this is good. So I was going to ask which is your favorite track, but you said no, it's day after day. All right,
actually, I like all my tracks, you know, I love all my tracks that I do. Yes. They are hits, but day after day.
That's the one.
That's the one which is talking about my struggles, you know, from the beginning, where it started. Yeah, so day after day.
Oh, that's good. And is there an album in the works? What have you got planned for this year? What's going on with you?
Okay, yeah, well, you know, already I have on internet we have the NWV Volume 1. It's there. People can download it on www.zimbomusic.com. It's there. Maeli Ruffian. Even if you can just Google Maeli Ruffian, you get a list of my tracks on the internet. They will direct you to Zimbo Music. They will direct you to Kasi MP3. Wherever I uploaded my tracks, you will get there. They're there. So right now we're busy working on the street edition, the greatest hits. That's where we're going to group all the hits. And people they say they're going to feel that, you know. It's 2015. Get ready for the greatest hits. Maeli Ruffian Greatest Hits, the street edition and the radio edition will be there. This time around, we're taking our stuff to the radio this year. We're going to come with an award.
Yeah, no, you need to get airplay, like I said.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some of the challenges that you faced, Maeli? Like I said, what are some of the challenges you faced coming up and are currently facing as an artist, you know, based here in Zimbabwe?
Quite a lot, man, you know. Maeli is a firstborn son to my mom. Don't have a big bride, don't have a big sister, you know. I'm just me. All those of my siblings behind me, they're looking up to me, you know. I'm a married man, you know, I'm raising a boy right now. You see, those are the challenges. If I say financially.
Okay, so the greatest aspect is the financial aspect.
Yeah, when it comes to my music, you know, financially, to be struggling, bro. We don't want to lie. To put together some money, go to the studio, you know, pay the producers. Yeah, so that's the challenge we're having. But one day, if we can get a sponsor, give us some record deal,
man, take care of, you know, like I said, maybe get an allowance or something,
Man, we're going too far.
That way you can at least, like I said, no, because you can then focus on just making the music aspect. Right now, you know, you're trying to balance work life, music life, family life, raising kids. And
you see, everything is all upon me.
Which leads to my next question, it being, are they supportive? Like I said, your family, your wife, you know, your relatives, are they supportive of what you do, you making music? Because, you know, at times you have artists where they say, you know, my family don't believe in this, they say it's a waste of time. What's your standing of that?
Yeah, you know, I don't want to lie. See my mom. My mom, she knows I do music. She listens to my music. She sometimes do some sing-alongs.
Yes.
But she'd be like, no, my Ed, I didn't bring you in this air to I want to see you somewhere else there. Maybe a big politician, you know, the biggest businessman.
Yeah, she's got bigger aspirations.
Yeah, you see, but I explained to her, no, Mama, this is the come up, you know.
You start
this business, music is business. When I'm successful, then there you will see all the struggles that I have been through before, what I was doing it for, you know. Right, when it comes to my wife, you know, she loves music.
Okay.
Yeah, she spends the whole day playing my little boy my music. He's still young, 3 months old. He can't even hear, but she's playing. No, my wife likes my music. She, even when I'm on TV, she can't sleep without seeing that interview. You know, she's texting me, asking me, no, I see you doing good things. She keeps on motivating me, you know. She keeps on telling me you're doing good things. Keep on doing that, you know. Then when it comes to my other family members, my uncles, you know, they're so supportive. Some of them are supportive, some of them they don't understand what we're doing, you know. But I want to thank everybody who's supporting me, starting from my family, friends. I don't have fans, in fact. I can say friends. Okay. Everybody who's listening to my music is my friend, not my fan, you know. My friend, we are family.
That's good. And like you said, how many tracks have you got? All in all, like I said, you spoke about this year you're doing the street team greatest hits. Like I said, because I think people don't actually know your work testament. You know, when they used to talk about Tupac, when they said after Tupac passed away, they were like, you know, just volumes of music that came back. And I think in your case, it's a similar thing because you've got quite a number of tracks, you know.
Yeah, you know, when I was in SA, I couldn't play, and I would spend my time in the studio, you know. Yes, of course, I was working as a taxi driver there, a combi driver there. But every moment that I took out of road, delivering people to their homes, I would be in the studio, you know. I had a book, a heap of lyrics like this. So I would go for a beat and decide, no, today, you know, record Maeli Ruffian Christian. No maganja. So I want to also thank the guys who were also helpful in the essay, you know. There's this producer, Pet Medic, is the one guy I did a lot of tracks with. Then the other guy, producer Swayfly, you know, from Mpumalanga in the essay, that did a lot of tracks with those guys. I was staying with them. They take me, they put me in the studio. We were a family, you know. They couldn't see, they couldn't make a difference like these guys from Zimbo and stuff like other people.
They didn't care. Yeah.
No, they didn't care. They took me as a brother, and they, you know, they were younger than me.
Okay.
But where they wanted to correct me, were like, no, Maeli, la, and so they're the guys who made day after day hit. Okay. You know. Yeah, so my tracks, number of my tracks, man, I can't say.
Is it 30 plus? Is it 20 plus?
It's a 30 plus. If you say.
30
That's why I want to put a greatest hits right now. The greatest hits is going a long way. People, I recorded some of the tracks, it's not close to 10 years, I bet. Yeah, so they will hear them on radio for the first time. They will hear them in the streets for the first time. That's why I'm calling it a street edition. Everybody's going to get a CD.
Alright, no, that's good. But like I said, fine. You might have already answered this question, but we can always address it again. Because you're saying that when you were coming up, your greatest influence, of course, was the gangster rap and the outlaws. You know, when you first heard those guys, you're like, no, I want to be like them. I think that's the kind of music that I can do. Alright, fine. So which would you say is your favorite track from the Outlaws or from Tupac?
You know, Still Arise. Still Arise, yeah. Still Arise, Still Arise.
You like Still Arise?
Please give me to the sky and I die. I don't want you to cry. You know, that's my favorite track, you know. Yeah, that's my favorite track. I play that one every now and then in my phone. I got it in my, I got my earphones on.
Gives you that inspiration.
Yeah, you
keeps
know,
you going.
Yeah, he's talking, you know, Tupac is talking about, in the Still Arise, if people can get the lyrics of Still Arise, they are there on internet, man. Google Still Arise lyrics. Then you listen what Tupac was talking about, you know, the struggle of being raised by a single mama, you know, dad leaving mama after abusing you and all that stuff. You know, he's talking about that, you know. So that's what made me and Pop be friends, you know. Yeah, you know,
we had
similar
struggles.
You see, yeah, that's why I like that guy. You know?
Alright, no, that's good. Alright, no, that's good. Alright, Maeli. So fine, we spoke about your 30 tracks.
Yeah.
We spoke about Street Edition. What else is lined up this year? Performances? Are there any gigs?
Yeah, you know, this year people will have to follow us closely, you know, on our social networks links, you know, the Facebook, the WhatsApp, the Twitter handles. We have them, you know. They have to follow us closely. Big shows are going to be happening this year. Already there is a one we busy.
Still trying to follow up
out of BYO. That's going to be a great show. I definitely know that's going to be a great show. A paying and a great show, you know.
That's good.
So this year also, I'm planning to have a lot of collaborations with the local artists, with our local brothers.
What are some of the collaborations?
I'm expecting to do something with the homie Temba Charles, you know, very soon. We're going to be working on something. And there are guys from each town, you know, who want us to do some collaboration. So I'm expecting, we'll see, every track we do in this year is going to be having one other rapper from either Bulawayo or out of Bulawayo.
Alright, that's good. Seems like you're going to be a very busy year. I hope, like I said, it all
I pray to God that He helps us, you know, make it successful the way we want it to be.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Then last year you attended the Zimbo, you were nominated for one. How did that go? Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah. Last year I attended the Zima Awards, you know, in Harare. Yeah, I wasn't nominated actually.
Okay.
Yeah, the day I remember the day I won a ticket.
Okay.
I won a ticket because we had a bigger than hip hop show at Hotel Cape to Cairo. Then after Hotel Cape to Cairo, we went to the Club Horizon for a Zima nominees party.
Okay.
Yeah, when we get there, people were dancing, everybody was happy, you know. Then there comes the moment when Joe the OG took the mic and he was like, we have tickets here for people to win. The people who are going to answer this one correct are going to get themselves tickets. But make sure you will sort out yourself with transport, going to H-Town and accommodation there. We told him, so I was like, no, H-Town is where my father is, you know. It's my home. It's my second home. So I was like, no. They asked me, who are the Zima nominees from Bulawayo, you know? It was Mzoe 7. They was nominated. And then the club, the group club. Those are the guys who made me want to win the ticket. Because I mentioned them. Mzoe 7 and the club. It was, you won yourself a ticket. You're going to Harare. I was like, so I couldn't miss that one, you know. It was a great experience for me. Even next time when I'm going there, I'm definitely thinking I'll be
going
as a nominee, as a performer, or whatever it is. I've got experience now. I know how it looks. I know how it works. You know, it was a great experience. You know, I even met a lot of guys.
Some networking, sharing experiences.
Extra large, you know, 10 Diamond, Liwa. You know, I met a whole lot of guys. Dr. Clarence, Shinzo. You know, just to mention a few guys who were friends. Like when you greet them, they give you a chance to speak to them a few times.
So the whole networking experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience. You know,
that's good. That's good. Currently, like I said, in terms of music, what are you listening to? What's in your phone? What's in your iPod? Maybe on the international scene and on the local scene, because at times, you know, people may be listening to both, you know. So what are you currently listening to?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be selfish, you know, but I will tell the truth. Half of my memory card, if it's a phone, half of my memory card, I got my songs there.
Your own songs. Yes,
right, the other quarter is the local music. My fellow musicians.
Yes, your colleagues.
My colleagues.
Yes.
They are there. Right. Then on the international scene, as I was saying, I'm still from old school, man. So I'm listening to West Coast rap.
All right.
Yes, of course, I listen to Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, you know. I have a few tracks of them which I like. But most of it, internationally, I listen to West Coast rap. Kendrick Lamar, The Game, Tupac, Ice Cube, Mac 10, Nate Dogg, you know, that's the list. Easy-E, those other guys are late, but I'm still listening.
Most of the West Coast, yeah, so it's the West Coast scene, that's what you really is.
Yeah.
Alright, are there any hidden talents? Maybe there's something we don't know about Maeli, you know. Do you play instruments? Maybe, you know, you're a good DJ on the 1 and 2s on the decks. What hidden talents do you have?
Maeli,
okay,
I'm there on the drums.
You can beat the drums.
Yeah, I'm there on the drums. I can also use the keyboard. You know.
I think we'll look for some drums and then you can just sample us.
You see the hip hop beat always.
Yeah, well, of course, it's always got a big bass line or a knocking drum, which is true.
I can play that thing very nice.
Fine. Let's suppose you weren't a musician and artist. What would you be doing, Maeli? Would you be a doctor? Would you be an accountant? You spoke about the taxi driving thing. If you weren't making music, like, let's suppose you're not in the music scene, you're not in the music career, what would you be doing?
Yeah, you know, as for Maeli, you know, I wanted to be a big businessman, you know.
Okay.
Any kind of business that could bring income to me. And most what I'll be doing, you know, be a promoter.
Okay.
That's what I'm deciding to do when I hand my mic.
Yes.
When I hand my mic, I know the struggle that I went through.
So you want to help other guys?
So I pray to God that He help us financially. So we
help other young guys,
the young guys coming up, you know, help them believe, see what they want to see in life when it comes to music, and even if I say the charity thing, you know, I would maybe build a big home for the homeless, you know,
kids,
for the elders, you know, and that's what I'm going to do in my life. That's what I'm going to do in my life. If I wasn't in music, maybe I'd be doing something like
business related,
then I would do all that stuff, you know. I know where I'm from, I know what my community is going through, you know. I'll be doing all that stuff.
Alright, well, that's good. What do you hate the most about the industry? Then of course the flip side would be what do you like the most about your job and the industry. So fine, what do you hate the most, you know, like I said, about being an artist, I suppose? What do you hate the most?
You know, about being an artist, I hate to be sidelined, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, being sidelined. Like you go in such places, maybe let's say I don't say it's like that. I'm just giving you
an example. Yeah.
Yeah, where you go maybe on a radio, then you want an interview or to submit your CDs, then you get there, they start looking you from the toes to the head. They say,
what does he want?
You see, and that thing you see. BYO artists are not getting enough airplay and stuff. First of all, what I would say to BYO artists, submit your music. Submit your music, take your music to the radio stations. I'm the one of the people who couldn't take their stuff to the radio. I've got myself to blame for last year. But it's last year, it's gone, it's buried, it's dead. But now, we will be taking our music there, everywhere. Yeah. So, I hate that thing.
That aspect.
Yeah, that aspect. You take your music there. They don't
take you seriously. Yeah, which is wrong.
Yeah, so you know, how can people know about you? Yeah. How can you get sponsors? How can you get the followers whilst your music is not being played? And you know. And the other thing I hate most is that we in BYO, you know, we doing BYO thing. We don't mind. It's kwasa or what. As long as you are a BYO artist, we need to support each other, man. Yeah. When you do a gathering, let's do BYO things.
Let's come out.
Don't play me house music. Don't play me Nigerian music, man. Don't play me Zambian music. Don't play me music from outside. Play our local stars, bro.
Yeah.
It's BYO thing. So we have the problem with some of our DJs here. They don't want to play our music in the clubs.
Yeah, I think that's a huge challenge.
So I hate that thing too.
I agree with that. I think we need to shift from that. Because, you know, I always talk to artists and they say, support this, support that. Yeah. And I was like, you see, there's that initiative, but the onus is on us. If we don't support each other, then someone else won't support us, because as brothers, from the same community, we don't support each other. We don't we don't stand together. We don't uplift each other. Yeah. Then why would someone else who's outside of that community then support us? You say, you guys,
they want boys
amongst yourselves. So I do agree. I think definitely local DJs should at least even just, you know, a 30-minute, 15-minute set, throw in some local tracks.
Some local tracks.
Nothing wrong with that. Yes.
For that one, I want to thank you know, DJ Mark Fusan. He's doing a lot for the local stuff, you know. He plays our local stuff a lot. Wherever he goes, he has a show or
at least throw in a couple of tracks.
He throws some local music, and people end up maybe seeing some WhatsApp texts.
It's true, because
I heard your song somewhere by DJ Who. So can I get your stuff? You see?
Yes. Where can I now find your music? They've opened up to it.
It's a platform.
Yes. I think that's a brilliant thing. That's very true, that we do need to do that and stuff. Because if we don't play it, it's not going to get played. Yeah, that's just the honest truth. You know, it's not going to get played. Then what do you like the most about being an artist or a musical artist? What do you enjoy the most? Saying that this, yes.
I enjoy making hits, you know.
Okay.
I enjoy making hits. You know, I enjoy rapping in all languages. You understand? Mixing, you see that Venek thing, I like it. And I also like doing some performances for the crowd that understands what we do. Yeah, I also like the support all we're getting. Some people are now giving us attention, you know. They now understand what we're doing. I like that, you know. So to all those in BYO who are downloading our music, who are following our music,
tweets,
our tweets, our apps, you know. That's great.
Yeah.
Thanks to that, you know.
Alright, that's good, that's good. So, like you said, you spoke about collaborations this year. You said you've got some Harare guys, you've also got some local guys, you spoke about some of the features, you also spoke about the greatest hits. So after the Greatest Hits-Street Edition, what then is coming after that then? Maybe my question being, even in terms of the timeline, why I say timeline is that you have an artist who says, every year I want to launch an album.
Yeah.
You've got other guys who say, no, I launch my albums every 2 years, you know, I give every project 2 years. In your case, what strategy are you going to implement and say, I think this strategy works best for me?
You know, this time around, what I'm going to do is, as we're going to release the street edition, we have to push it first, you know, take it to the nice level. But in the same time, we'll be doing some singles, you know.
Alright.
Then later in the year, maybe we'll decide, sit down with the guys who we did collaborations with. No guys, we're now doing a singles collection, you know.
Okay.
So we can release it, launch it or something, but that will happen later. But for now, we want to do the street edition, push it very hard, you know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. This is a bit of a curveball. I'll say, tell your fans, tell Zimbo Music, tell everyone something that people don't know about you, know, because people see you in the street, they see you every day, but something that they don't know, you know, maybe Maeli this or Maeli that. I don't know what it is. You'll think of something, of course. I know, like I said, it's a curveball. It is a tricky question, but you know, something that we don't know, like I said, that maybe only your wife knows, or maybe only your mom knows, you know. But then now they're going to know. So you must remember that after this, everyone is going to know.
Yeah, you know, to tell you the truth, Maeli, one thing I can say, I'm short, in the easy of taking. I get angry fast, you know. But what I can say is I'm a humble man, you know. I'm a simple man. You know, it's very simple. I love my wife, I love my kid, you know. The Elvis Jr. They are the reasons why I'm still here, why I'm hustling, why I'm bumping and grinding, you know. Something people, you know, I'm just a simple guy, as I say. I don't run around with all this other stuff, you know.
I like that.
Pop and something, it's okay. Pop and something, it's okay. Yeah, you know, I'm a simple man.
Okay. I don't want to put you on the spot, but maybe I need to put you on the spot. Maybe you could just drop a freestyle, just a short freestyle. Okay. I don't know if you came prepared with anything in your head or instead.
No, man, I'm always ready. I'm a soldier, man.
You're always ready.
Even if I'm walking on the street, if you wake me up, man.
Well, like they said, because you never know, you could bump into some producer from South Africa and you know you don't have a CD, you don't have a business card. And
yeah,
you say,
so I take the guy and put him in things.
Yeah, Baba says, okay, fine. You say you're an artist.
Baba, I'm from BYO in Zimbabwe. So when I'm at home, back at home, I welcome my people like a chief, you know, when the chief is coming. Welcome to the city of kings. Want to ziyathunywa kumfazi ushaya indoda konyama kayipheli mfana kithi kuphela amazinyo endoda la mfana kithi ila izinto ezenzeka khona ngilalele kancane. I wanna give you a little bit of things about the city of kings. Show, yeah, before ngiphume endlaleni ngenza show amile man. I-wallet lami nentwana zami show ngivalelisile man. Just in case mengingashawa crossfire, yeah. Anytime ngahlangana nalezi zasemakhokhoba lezi sihamba zinyonyoba izikhokho ezizibiza ngohodo ilanga malishona zivuka umbhejazana siphenduka imkhoba, yeah. Siphamula amafoni nama-yenbag zidla ikhona show khalisalukazi sithi bantaba mnyatotoba ayi makhokho man la isemakhokhoba sithi phansi ngokutotoba into esifuna esikhwama sethi Nokia ne-Motorola wona siphethe ne-getaway ekhaya yethu ye-Corolla themba lamakhumsha leli sesikhathele ukusokola mawufuna landela uzahlangana nezasebhili leza. Oh man,
no, but look, that's you know, that's testimony because look, you know, you meet a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And when you say do a freestyle, you hear the guy reciting a song, or you hear a guy, but in your case, like you said, you started talking about other stuff, the Motorola.
Yeah.
No, so that's creative. That's creative.
Yeah,
and look, like I said, we'll just try and wrap this up. Maybe, of course, people want to reach out to you. Where can they find you? What's your Twitter handle, your social handle, Facebook? And if you're comfortable, you can give out your number as well. It's entirely up to you.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm comfortable. You know, business is wise. Business is always.
Yes.
I don't mix business with pleasure. So I give out my number. My WhatsApp number is 0771 380 225. Okay. 0771 380 225. You get me there. Then we go on Facebook. It's Maeli Ruffian. Maeli Ruffian on Facebook. Then I have my own page, the Ruffian Entertainment page, where I post all stuff about our music and stuff. You know, then we go to Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Ruffian32. @Ruffian32. You know, yeah, those are the social networks I'm using.
Excellent. No, that's good. Like I said, I hope your fans are listening. I heard you drop the freestyle. They've got the contact details. Like I said, Maeli, thank you for coming through. Like I said, it's always much appreciated.
Yeah.
I wish you much success. Like I said, I hope it all works out. I hope, like I said, the street edition does quite well. Is there a timeline for the street edition? When can you expect it?
Yeah, no, before end of January.
Before end of January.
Yeah, it's a couple of days before end of January, but we'll make sure we push to have CDs in our hand.
Okay, and then are you uploading it on the site as well?
Yeah. That's going to be on the site. You'll see it on zimbomusic.com. Second, you will always follow, like I say, on Facebook, see what site I'm posting. But now I can't advertise some sites in front of the Zimbo.
Yeah, well, of course, it wouldn't make sense because I understand.
Yeah, so I'll be posting it. You know, on Zimbo Music, www.zimbomusic.com. That's my first place where you will get our Zimbabwean music.
Yes,
that's obvious. That's straight like that. So I want to also thank Zimbo Music for tracking us down, asking us what they're asking. It's been a good day. It's been a nice day,
Excellent. No, it's always much appreciated, Maeli. Thank you, like I said. I wish you much success.
Thanks a lot.
And I hope all the best for you, like I said. They've listened, they've heard it, they know that, like I said, we've got the artists coming through, and it's good, like I said. So there you have it, Zimbabwe, like I said. You've encouraged you guys, like he said, the man himself, let's support local artists, like I said. It is a process, but local artists, we have to come together as a community. We can't expect other people from outside to respect our music when we don't respect our own music.
We have to respect ourselves first.
And it's really a process, like I said. It's not going to happen in a day, but gradually we'll eventually get there. Like I said, you can see other nations, other countries doing quite well from their music, and our own local music, isn't done that well. People ask, who's the greatest Zimbabwean artist right now? No one knows. So like I said, let's just support them. Let's support local music. Let's just support these artists. Let's get the support. If you hear there's a show, look for the show. Go buy tickets. Do whatever it takes. You see these guys in the street. Give him respect. Ask for his phone number. Ask for his music. Things like that. And
we're humble.
Yes,
we're humble.
The process will
humble.
We're humble.
I can't run away with my phone numbers if you want them.
Yeah, no, like I said, if it's business related, definitely.
Yeah,
of course.
So it's always like just get our t-shirts,
Oh yes,
run PYO t-shirts.
Yeah, from Ego.
We're all out here, man. We're trying it everywhere.
No, we're trying.
Run PYO t-shirts and a whole lot of other prints are there, man. You come get us here on app, get us on Facebook. We'll give you Run PYO.
All right, excellent. Thanks a lot, man. Like I said, all the best, my man. You take care. Cheers. Nice one. All right.